Okay, so I'm just going to take you through an explanation of this affirmation exercise, which I've found to be super powerful. The idea of this exercise is to work out how we would like to respond in certain situations that may be causing us anxiety, and if that situation arises, we're actually preparing ourselves to be able to respond in a way that we would like to respond rather than react emotionally. So the idea is to think about this in an environment where you're nice and comfortable, and you plan out exactly how you would like to respond in an ideal world, and then we practice that so that it's more likely to happen if and when that situation does arise. So this exercise here, the question is, what is causing you the most stress in your life at the moment? So that's you can fill this out multiple times with different stresses in your life or the things that are causing you anxiety. But I'm going to start with the most stress in your life at the moment. And I'm going to take a real life example for myself here, and it says the fear and uncertainty of not being in control of spending time with my kids. Now, just notice there that it's about the emotions, not just about the subject. So the example I've written there, I'm scared I won't make rent this week, rather than I don't have enough money. So you speak from your emotions rather than the subject. So for me, it was the fear and uncertainty of not being in control of spending time with my kids. Then number two, briefly describe an event that you fear may happen that will cause that stress. So for me, it was the potential of my ex stopping me from seeing my kids. Number three, I'm using a list of virtues, and I've got that copy of virtues for you that you can have a look through. This is essentially values that are important to you. And you describe how you'd like to relate a story of how you responded to the above situation to your loved ones in 10 years' time. So what that means is, imagine this situation actually happened, and you're explaining that situation in 10 years' time to someone that you love and respect, and you're explaining it the way that in an ideal world that it went down exactly how you would have liked it to have gone down. Okay, so that's this paragraph here that we're writing is, in an ideal world, if this situation was to arise, how would you like to respond? So for me, it was I responded calmly with control over my emotions. I did everything I could to put myself in the best position to see my kids and to be the best dad I could be to them when I see them. I acted with courage, discipline, humility, integrity, and determination. And then you use that to write a brief paragraph that you can repeat in times of stress. It's important here that we use present tense statements. So I am, and you're talking about you in the present tense. So for me, that came down to I am calm, I'm in control of my emotions, I am the best dad I can be for my kids, I act with courage, discipline, humility, integrity, and determination. So by finding this little paragraph, while we're in the right state of mind, we spend some time thinking about what our values are, how we would like this to go, what's important to us, what's going to be the best for all the people important to us in that situation. We write this down and we repeat it daily. It's in our daily affirmations, but we also repeat it in a situation where it may arise. So for me, it was if I was going to pick up my kids, this would be going over in my head constantly. So that in case that did happen, I already understood how I wanted to reply, or how I wanted to respond. So if that situation does arise, we're now, because this is something that's front of mind for us, we just take a deep breath and we repeat that affirmation. I am calm, I'm in control of my emotions, I'm the best that I can be for my kids. I act with courage, discipline, humility, integrity, and determination. And repeat it again and again, and take another deep breath if necessary. But just that little affirmation in that time of stress, that breath, that affirmation just gives us enough emotional space, which means we're more likely to respond rationally in how we would like to respond rather than react emotionally. And in these situations of high stress, it's easy to react emotionally, and that often ends poorly for everybody involved. So having this affirmation is super powerful to give yourself that little separation to respond the way you want and to ideally end up in a better situation for yourself. So guys, please use this. Write it out. As I said before, you can write it out multiple times for different situations that may be arising. Add it to your daily ritual and use this, guys. It has helped me massively, and I know that it's helped other men that I've passed this on to. And I hope it can help you guys. Check it out. Let me know how you go, and if you've got any questions, shoot them through. Thanks, guys. Ciao.